This is the Horningsea Legend 8-inch sub. Sounds absolutely insane. £10,000 amp. To install one in any installer's life is a real privilege.
The best sounding system I think we've ever had.
So behind me, we have a Defender 90. This is no ordinary Defender 90. This has had tens of thousands of pounds spent on it for the world's best sound system, and who else better to install it than ourselves? So I'm going to walk you around a quick overview of exactly what we've done on the car. To start with, soundproofing. This is a fully soundproof panel, and this is a non-soundproof panel. Pretty impressive. So that is keeping all of the audio inside the vehicle now. We have done the bonnet as well on this, but that has had full soundproofing all the way throughout here. You'll see a couple of modifications here. On top, we've got an Audison Thesis tweeter. So with the tweeters, what we've got here is a custom color. So we've gone for black to blend in with the interior. Then we've actually got a fiberglass mold, and it's bolted in front and back to really secure that down, and then all retrimmed in Alcantara. They look absolutely stunning, but they're really, really important in how we've actually designed them. The driver's side one is pointed directly to the driver listening position, and then this one is even more on axis because that's got to land at the driver's listening position at a different speed and rate. So that's all done using laser measurement, and then we fine tune that all via the processor. But we'll have a listen to it, and it sounds absolutely insane. Honestly, this is the best sounding Defender in the world. Hand on heart, it is bonkers. No one has ever done this sort of level of system before, and it's stunning, mid-range. So we've gone away from the stock location, which is underneath the dash, and we've moved that up slightly. So these are, again, in custom fiberglass enclosures. Doesn't take up too much space, and we've got one on the other side as well. Again, we've done a custom color in terms of the actual grille itself. So these have gone to black, look really nice, and that is providing an incredible front end. So they're just in terms of products alone, I mean, they're £1,000 for the set. These are just over £1,000 for the set. And then underneath the actual seats themselves, we've got the Audison Thesis sacs. So they're a 6.5-inch mid-bass driver, and this is fully soundproofed underneath the seat as well. So all nice and solid underneath there, and that's providing a hell of a lot of mid-bass. Moving on, we've upgraded the actual radio itself. So that's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you name it. It's got everything you could possibly want in there, and that's part of our double-DIN conversion that we've done on the vehicle. Moving on to the side panel. That side panel is extremely cool. So basically what we've done is 3D modeled that, printed that all in-house, finished it all, looks stunning, and we've actually added the controller for the sound system. That controller will allow us to control sub-level, overall master volume, as well as 8 different presets on the system. So you can have different music tastes like classical, rock, R&B, each one on different presets, completely different acoustic setups across the vehicle, all sounding inch perfect. So we've done 7 setups at the moment, and then the final one will be a custom one with our client tomorrow when he collects the vehicle. But that's basically the front end of the vehicle. Now it's time to show you the £10,000 amplifier. Yeah, that's got your attention. Let me show you it. So in the back of the Defender, what have we got? This is where the masterpiece really is. Firstly, we've got some bass. So this is the Horningsea Legend 8-inch sub, custom sub box. This sub box is incredibly solid. This is actually bolted all the way through to the bottom of the vehicle. Plus, this is built out of marine ply, so incredibly dense. It's an 18mm marine ply solid box, bolted down right through the bottom of the vehicle. Then we've actually covered all of the underneath the vehicle, anywhere where our bolts are, to protect that as well. So incredibly solid, and kind of mimics the shape of the actual cubby box that you got in front of it. Now, the Audison Thesis Venti, a £10,000 amp, runs 2 channels. So all that is running is the mid-range speakers in the vehicle. So we were toying with different ideas between running that on the tweeters and the Thesis 3-inch, but we did decide in the end, we tried it on both, and we decided to go for the Thesis mids on it. Sonically, just honestly speechless. So an Audison Thesis Venti, I mean, to install one in any installer's life is a real privilege and honor. I mean, it's a thing of beauty. It's an incredible masterpiece in terms of artwork itself for what the product is and how it delivers sound. It's Class A amplification. Then we've got an Audison Thesis Quattro, which is running the tweeters and the 6.5-inch mid-bass drivers in the bottom of the footwells, underneath the little seats. Then hidden behind those 2 amps, we've got a Horningsea Power 1, which is running the Horningsea Legend 8-inch sub. And then we've got the processor, the brain of the system, the Audison Bit Virtuoso. Just behind this panel, you've got about 15 grand's worth of equipment in here. It is astonishing, the levels that we go to on installs, and just looking at it, it's a masterclass. Carl, who did the install as the lead engineer on this, has been absolutely phenomenal. Everything has been so belt and braces. We've got fans in the system trying to keep everything cool. 3 fans along the bottom, 2 fans along the top circulating the air, because these amps get incredibly hot. We've got a custom panel here, Defender written into the front of it. And we've also got a little beauty panel. So there's a beauty panel that can cover this. It's all incredibly secure. And if our client does want to show these level of products to anyone, he can remove that panel with ease, take it all off and show it like we're showing you right now. There's no other Defender in the world that has a system like this. So my challenge to you guys at home is, can you beat us? I'm sure some of the install things that we've shown in the videos, the location for some of the speakers, might try to be copied. People will try copy us on this install, but you know where you saw it first, guys. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. You don't miss any future content. But let's go now, jump into the front and have a listen to it.
So we're about to listen to the system. I am needing to shout because we turn the levels on the mic right down so we can get the clearest possible reproduction of sound for you guys at home. But thing is, this is a thing of beauty. It sounds incredible. We'll never get it across to how good it sounds in here, but let's go.
And ain't bought no hammers, that's so backwards, man, that's scary. Shootouts in the winter, letting off burn and my eyes all teary. My football boots been dirty, can't rip like that, you ain't shitty. Whole time I step out naked when I'm fresh on the unsweet. I know I'm a rapper, sorry to say it's on me. Pocket, rocket, lock it, shooty thinks it's fake. Great, she don't know that I try to get mad in his face. If I fire this 4 in the neighborhood, you're gonna hear goodness grace. If I bust this brick in the kitchen, listen, you're gonna need 2-3 plates. Proud of drops, I'm proud of bed. This one's long, got small like Nave. Pick up them.
Speechless. That is insane. There is no Defender. I challenge any audio installer, challenge us on this. Find us a better sounding Defender in the world.
Fucking rubber tusted. I don't know why the shit got me lazy.